Okay, the new whiteboard came in. I'm kind of excited, in which they have the grid printed up on them already. And what I'd like to do is have you look at this for a moment, and we may have to pause the tape for a while so you can see what we have here. And I'd like to bring your attention to a couple of things. For instance, notice right here at this point, it's right on the grid line. Here it's going through the y-axis right on the grid line. And then right down here, it's going through the grid. I guess that's coming off. Now you might say, well, what do we want to do with this particular graph? Well, I want you to tell me what the equation of this line is. Now I did mention that in the other video that we can actually determine the equation of the line, and it would be y equals mx plus b. That would be our general form. And so what do we know about this? Well, we know our y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, is at 3. So we know this is going to be a 3. Now we're going to need the x. We just need to figure out what is the slope. And I said we could count units to make a little right triangle. So if we kind of go down like so, and then over this way, and let's count them together. So starting at this box, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 units, and that would be a rise. So we'll leave it there for a moment. And then now we want to do our run. Starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have, in a sense, a run of 12 over a rise, a rise of 12 over a run of 15. So this is 15. Now we can simplify that because we can take a 3 out of each one of those. So our slope then will be 4/5. Now, there's something wrong about this. Can you see it? Yes, when the line starts high and goes down, this is negative slope. So we have to put a negative there and then a negative there. That is the equation. Now you might say, this is slope-intercept form. What would it be like if it were in standard form? Well, a technique of converting this to standard form is to multiply every term by your lowest common denominator, which is a 5 here. So, multiplying every term by 5, this becomes 5y. Here the 5's cancel out, and I get a negative 4x. And this is 5 times 3 is 15. But again, it's not in standard form yet. What do we need to do? Well, we need to bring the x term over to this side. Over on this side, it becomes a positive x plus 5y equals 15. Now, this is in standard form. So we started off with just the line, we thought of the slope-intercept form, where we have our y-intercept, which we figured out was 1, 2, 3, where the line crosses the y-axis. And then we made a little right triangle. Now we probably could have made others here, but you can make it in a number of places. So there were a rise of 12. And notice if we count from here, going down, that's a negative number. And then counting from here to this direction, that's a positive number. And then we converted it from slope-intercept into standard form, another skill that you're going to be working on. So what we'd like you to do, we're going to have you draw some lines on the graph and then figure out what would be the slope. Now, the person who draws the line, try to get it to go through grid marks. All right.